Welcome to 6WIND's 6WINDGate webinar, where we will discuss how to migrate your hardware to software appliances with our 6WINDGate accelerated networking stack. My name is Kelly LeBlanc, and I will be your moderator for today's webinar. Joining me today is Jan Rappaport, 6WIND's VP of Product Management. You can ask your questions using the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. We will answer the questions at the end of the webinar in the order that they are received. Let's get started. I will now turn it over to Jan.
Thank you, Kelly, and welcome to this new webinar where we will explain how our 6WINDGate networking stack has been solving OEM performance and scalability challenges for a decade. And before I deep dive into this, let's say a few words about 6WIND. 6WIND is a software company headquartered in France with offices around the world, including Santa Clara, California, and Beijing. We make high-performance networking software with deep expertise in telecom. Our flagship products include our 6WINDGate source code for Linux networking and vRouters for routing and security. In recognition of our innovation, we received an investment from Cisco and a vRouter Innovators Award from IDC. For those of you from the developers community, you may know us as the founders of dpdk.org and a top contributor. Here is an overview of our product portfolio. 6WIND's initial flagship product, 6WINDGate, is a complete Layer 2, Layer 4 networking stack available in a source code form factor optimized for standard commercial off-the-shelf servers, including x86 and ARM architectures. 6WINDGate is integrated by OEM vendors to develop a complete networking appliance, solution, or system. 6WINDGate is also used to build 6WIND's vRouter software solution for routing, secure VPNs, and hypervisor scaling. It is a family of products designed to offer a cost-effective, high-performance alternative to hardware routers and security gateways. Customers for this solution benefit from the various advantages of virtualization, such as cost savings, networking flexibility, and programmability. Here is a list of some of our key customers, many of which are brand names in the networking and applications market. OEMs such as Cisco, Nokia, NEC, Mavenir, and many others have been using our 6WINDGate source code to build their own products for over a decade. Service providers and enterprises, such as Arbor Networks, AT&T, and OVH, use our vRouters to build their networks and services. To stay competitive, network operators and OEMs must transform their network architecture to benefit from modern low-cost technologies. This trend involves shifting from proprietary hardware to commercial off-the-shelf servers and adopting open standards for connectivity. However, specialized hardware remains popular because virtualized applications have problems replicating the performance and scalability. This makes it impossible to realize the true advantages of virtualization. 6WIND exists to solve this challenge. As a first step, we deliver the performance required to host servers. Then we bring performance to virtual networking. We do this with our 6WINDGate packet processing software, which delivers the high-performance data plane that is required for COTS and virtualization to compete with legacy architectures. 6WINDGate is a scalable and adaptable networking stack that future-proofs our customers' investments. Our software platform is modular and allows our customers to select the correct hardware to right-size any solution requirement. 6WINDGate software is hardware independent, allowing it to scale with hardware advancements, such as increases in frequency, processor cores, and NICs throughput. It adapts to available processing resources from low-range to high-end configurations, allowing customers to deploy the right server hardware performance they require to create specific applications and services. Today, we are speaking about how 6WINDGate allows customers to migrate their hardware solutions to software appliances without sacrificing performance. NEC is a great example of a long-term 6WINDGate customer. We've been working together for over a decade, helping NEC build high-performance evolved packet core equipment for mobile infrastructure. In the beginning, NEC leveraged 6WINDGate to develop a complete portfolio of 4G core equipment in a bare metal configuration. Thanks to 6WINDGate's portability, NEC was then able to transition to x86 to meet their virtualization strategy requirements with the same 6Wind software. Mavenir is another great example of an innovative company that worked with 6WINDGate to accelerate its new generation of telecom solutions. Here, our 6WINDGate networking stacks helped Mavenir deliver innovative solutions for 4G, 5G, and NFV services, including media resource function, Evolve packet core, virtual radio access network, and session border controller products. 6WINDGate future-proofed Mavenir's path with virtualization readiness. This includes a seamless upgrade path from bare metal to virtual deployments with the same software. And here is another award-winning example. EOLO is an Italian service provider that we've been working with for 5 years. EOLO needed to provide fixed wireless broadband to its customers in rural Italy. Rather than buying traditional hardware routers, EOLO decided it built its own custom SDN routers using code servers, Linux, and 6WINDGate vRouter source code for performance. It started the project with 6Wind on Tylera servers, and then migrated to the new Intel Xeon Scalable processors on Advantech Whiteboard Sky servers with the same 6Wind software. As a result, EOLO is now servicing 300,000 customers with a completely flexible SDN router platform that enables a 60% capex reduction compared to legacy hardware equipment. As it is software-based, EOLO can customize its SDN routers to evolve for future requirements. Let's now talk about the technology. 6WINDGate is the world's first high-performance packet processing software designed to take advantage of modern multi-core processor platforms and provide an acceleration solution for Linux. It delivers the fastest performance on the market for bare metal and virtual deployments through our dedicated and optimized data plane, also called the fast path, by offloading packet processing from Linux. 6WINDGate incorporates our design philosophy of transparency so that performance benefits always preserves existing architectures. We do not change the Linux OS, hypervisor, or management. We also have a philosophy to be open and unlocked with support for all market-leading platforms to future-proof your investment. We combine over 350 man-years of development time to deliver more than 50 popular network protocols. Regarding performance, all of our fast-path networking protocols are designed for the highest throughput with low latency and linear scalability with the number of cores. Here you can see examples of our data plane protocol performance per core on Intel Xeon processors. For IP forwarding, we deliver 12 million packets per second per core. For IPsec, we deliver 18 gigabit per second per core. Detailed benchmarks for all supported platforms are available upon request. Regarding features, the 6WINDGate networking stack relies on over 15 years of networking software design and development. It is an a la carte offering with a catalog of modules from which our customers make their selection to build a stack adapted to their use case. 6WINDGate provides hardware platform independence with support for Intel and ARM vendors leveraging DPDK. We have our own version of DPDK based on the latest open source long-term support release. On top of DPDK, we deliver a high-performance data plane networking stack for Layer 2, Layer 3, and Layer 4, with roadmap modules constantly in progress to satisfy market requirements. This networking stack is called the fast path. On top of it, the Linux synchronization module keeps the fast path continuously synchronized with Linux. Doing so, third-party control and management planes running on Linux can be used without any change. And we also include our own modules for control plane, management plane, high availability, and distributed architecture for a complete solution. For deployment, 6WINDGate includes different options according to customer requirements. It can be deployed in bare metal environments to help customers build high-performance applications and services directly on top of code servers. It can also be deployed in virtualized environments within a virtual machine to build high-performance applications and services within VMs. and within the hypervisor domain to build high-performance virtual infrastructure for 6WIND or third-party VMs. We thus provide a migration path from bare metal to virtual with the same code base, making this architecture transformation very easy for our customers. Let's now review the architecture that enables such high performance. In the 6WINGate architecture, the fast path runs on the side of the Linux networking stack and control plane and receives all the packets arriving in the system. The fast path checks in its local information base how to process the packet. If the information is there, the packet is processed very efficiently by the fast path fast algorithms without involving the Linux networking stack or the control plane. If the packet is intended at Linux, or if the fast path doesn't know how to process it, for example, there is no ARP entry for a connected IP destination, or there is no SA matching a SP, then it is sent to Linux. This is the exception mechanism. This mechanism is totally transparent to Linux. Then, while Linux processes the packet, it learns new information, for example, the missing ARP entry or missing SA after they are negotiated. The 6WINGate synchronization module catches the new event and configures the fast path accordingly. This is the continuous synchronization mechanism. And this mechanism, again, acts transparently so that existing Linux applications don't need to be modified. Thanks to these two mechanisms, exception mechanism and continuous synchronization mechanism, the fast path is integrated with the rest of the Linux networking environment. And this integration is transparent to Linux, which means that no modification is needed to the Linux networking stack, control plane, or management applications. This is paramount to our core transparency philosophy, and no other vendor can claim this. It starts with support for all major Linux distributions, where existing Linux management tools can be reused with no changes. We support third-party open source control plane applications such as FRR and StrongSwan. We also work with third-party management tools, either open source, such as Ganglia, Grafana, Nagios, and OpenStack, or commercial, such as Nuage SDN Controller. Because of our transparency philosophy, developing new applications is pure Linux development. Linux running 6WINGate is Linux. Let's now talk about management. 6WINGate supports an industry standard CLI based on context for the configuration of the system and networking features. Help and completion are embedded in the CLI, as well as the management of configuration files to save and restore a complete and consistent configuration in one command. The CLI is actually a netconf client that communicates with our Yang-based configuration engine. Startup, running, and candidate configurations are supported. Data consistency is checked against the Yang model so that syntax errors are detected early. The engine supports transactions and rollback on error. Concurrent access is supported as well. The engine supports netconf, providing a programmatic interface for scripting and integration with higher-level orchestration and management tools. Regarding monitoring, traditional granular polling, for example, to retrieve a single statistic, is of course possible using the CLI, netconf, or SNMP. Integration with legacy NMS systems through SNMP is possible. We also support data plane telemetry using sFlow, where data plane packets are sampled, collected, and sent to a collector for analysis. This allows integration with third-party tools such as SolarWinds or Arbor's monitoring systems. And finally, 6WINGate is able to stream key performance indicators to a time series database for analysis through a graphical front end. We have pre-integrated 6WINGate with InfluxDB and developed dashboards for Grafana. This is public and available on GitHub to experiment with and contribute. This is just an example, and a similar integration with other analytics frameworks, such as Prometheus or Elastic, is possible. Here is an example of Grafana dashboard, including network throughput per interface in gauges and for the complete system as curves, CPU utilization for both Linux and the data plane cores, and detailed statistics regarding the data plane for advanced tuning and debugging. 6WINGate's configuration is completely extensible. Our Yang model allows 6WINGate management to be extended for existing and new features. Our CLI and its command reference are automatically available from the Yang model. New management features can be quickly developed and tested using Python. A popular example includes adding a new CLI command for routing configuration or routing information display. Let's take an IPsec gateway product development example to illustrate time and cost savings. Here, a customer is building a high-performance IPsec gateway based on DPDK with a bare metal architecture on a COD server. It includes a large number of data plane protocols beyond IPsec, several control plane protocols beyond IKE, and management to integrate the equipment in complex network architectures. This customer selected 6WINDGate to begin the development in a bare metal configuration with a transition plan to virtualization. It is the same software in either case. We added the man-month it would take to build this IPsec gateway product in-house and can conservatively say 25 months for an 8-engineer team, which is 200 man-months. With 6WINDGate, this time greatly reduces to 5 months for a 3-engineer team, which is 15 man-months. In addition to the upfront time and resource savings to develop the product, there are notable long-term benefits. 6WINDGate is portable across hardware platforms, can migrate from bare metal to virtual machine deployments with the same code, enables new features to be added easily without changes leveraging Linux, is continuously tested with all major Linux distributions, and comes with a roadmap for new features and protocols. All details for this project can be found in the white paper titled Avoid Development Hell on our website. To conclude this webinar, let's summarize the benefits of using 6WINDGate to build your networking product. 6WINDGate combines over 350 man-years of 6Wind developer time to help our customers build complete accelerated layer 2 to 4 networking stacks in months versus years. 6WINDGate solves performance problems in bare metal and virtualized Linux architectures. It is validated for commercial and open source distributions, integrates seamlessly with Linux, and allows customers to reuse existing Linux applications and control planes. 6WINDGate software is scalable across hardware platforms so that you can pick and choose the servers, processors, NICs, and other architectures that best meet your product development requirements. We understand you may have technical questions on our 6WINDGate networking stack, so we've reserved this time for you. I will now turn it back to Kelly for the Q&A.
Okay, thank you very much, Jan. As a reminder to everyone, you can ask questions using the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. And we did receive several questions so far, so I'll start from the beginning. The first question is, are any of your customers building 5G equipment with 6WINDGate?
Yes. So as we have seen, we have tier 1 OEM customers building their EPC, their Evolved Packet Core with our technology. And we also have several customers building the secure gateway example we just shared. We know IPsec and TLS, DTLS are the 2 preferred approaches to secure 5G equipments, and we support both in our accelerated stack.
Okay, very good. Thank you. The second question, have you tested on the new Intel Cascade Lake CPU?
So benchmarks are in progress as we talk on this Cascade Lake CPU. But because our solution is pure software, we naturally support it. We naturally support new CPUs. We take advantage of the increased frequency and additional cores. We keep up and follow the support of latest NICs from Intel, Mellanox, and more. So with this, our customers can build a complete product offering from Atom-based CPEs to dual Xeon Scalable-based high-end core routers.
Okay, very good. The next question, it's a popular question. So what's your advantage versus open source? So I'll add on to here, how about giving this in the context of open source projects such as VPP, FDIO, and OpenFastPath?
Yes, so I would say the main advantage is our 6WINDGate networking stack is proven with over 10 years of deployment with tier 1 networks worldwide. So the 6WINDGate stack is ready to productize your application. It has the performance and support and maintenance required to build successful products. And so this is why our customers are market leaders.
Okay, very good. That's all the questions that we've received so far. Thank you, Jan. And thank you all for joining. Our webinar is now finished. To request a software evaluation or contact us for more questions, please visit our website at 6wind.com. Bye for now.